Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Greg looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two odd movements like that. I don't remember what kind of voices I gave to these characters, and now I'm regretting all my life choices. Oh no, now I'm mixing them all up. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of that time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I turn my attention to Greg, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How did resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Greg grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you! I'm sorry for pooping on you! She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Greg grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done, the new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Greg gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow! I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry, I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Chris, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice, everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, is this Matt's kid? Oh. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Oh. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? Yes, you are. That's adorable. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Chris, this is my daughter. Hello? I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. I'm so happy, Amanda. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega. His name is Ernest Hemingway Vega. I appreciate that. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Greg. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burnt down half the yard. Sheesh. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burnt down half the yard. The heck is going on with that kid? And then it spread onto my lawn and burnt down half of my yard too. So this is Ernest Hemingway Vega. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, sorry about that. Chris, this is my son, Ernest. Hello? Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Love this kid. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Oh, wow. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest. Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. But it sounds like he's just trying his boundaries. That is kind of what a kid should be doing at that age. And if that kid is feeling safe enough, they are able to show their emotions to their parents. I mean, there are people who think that teenagers who shout to their parents or slam doors are behaving in a terrible way, but actually that also is a sign that they feel safe enough to do that in your house. Practice showing that emotion, and in ideal case they get to feel also seen and heard and accepted, even they would be having a hard time. I think Hugo is doing a great job here. If that kid dares to speak his mind and show his emotions and still feels accepted, I think those are important things. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? I'm daddy cool. Is it even possible to be a cool dad? I totally am. What? I'm cool as cucumber.
Hey, dude.
See that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Greg? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey!
I think we might just have to accept the fact that as dads we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. This conversation. Oh. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it is as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my own relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Chris. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Oh. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Chris, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillivable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh no, these parts just keep on coming. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too cheesy. Oh god. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Q. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on that book? That book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
What would I do without Amanda? She's so precious. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oh, how sweet is that? Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I'm gonna get a LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it.
You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you?
Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking.
Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on that book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
I wish... I don't know what it said. I tried to read the dad tip, but it didn't work out. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I've never done that and I will never do that.
Okay, do you have plans tonight?
My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep, or throw a party. Should we throw a party? What the heck? A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line.
I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem.
I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. You keep using cooking powers for evil. I love that. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called
Meet hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch, and it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text.
Hey, kiddo, you good?
I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text.
What's up?
Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh no, Amanda, I hope she's okay. I'm really worried about her too. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad.
Why didn't you answer my texts?
Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room.
Amanda Ann.
Oh, we're pulling out the middle name now?
Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. I'm not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you?
I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. Let's be open about our feelings instead of telling her off. I think she needs to learn that her actions have consequences and we also have feelings too. You weren't responding and it was just like when your mom. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh.
Huh? Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden.
You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
No. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Oh.
Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you?